Michael, can I ask you something? Do you think successful people are born with money skills, or is it something they learn?
Honestly, I think it's totally learnable. I've noticed that successful people have really different habits around money than most people.
What kind of habits?
Well, for one, they actually think about their money. Like, they track it. They know exactly where it's going.
Oh, wow. I definitely don't do that. I just spend and hope for the best.
Right? That's the opposite of what successful people do. And here's the thing. You don't need to be rich to start these habits. You can start right now, no matter how much money you have.
Welcome back to Native English Skills. Today, Emily and Michael are talking about the money habits that successful people have in common. And the cool part, you can start using these habits today, even if you're still learning English.
That's right. So let's dive in.
Okay, so you said successful people track their money. What does that actually look like?
It's simpler than you think. Some people use apps, some use spreadsheets, some just write it down. The point is, they know what's coming in and what's going out.
So like at the end of the month, they know exactly where every dollar went?
Exactly. And that's powerful because you can't change what you don't measure. If you don't know where your money is going, you can't make a plan to improve it.
That's actually really true. I think I'd be shocked if I tracked mine.
Most people would be. But here's the interesting part. Once you start tracking, you naturally start making better choices.
Like what?
Like, you might realize you're spending $200 a month on coffee, and you're not thinking about it. You just buy it every day without noticing.
Wait, that's a lot. So people just stop doing that?
Some people do. Not because they have to give up coffee, but because they become aware of it. They might cut back to 3 times a week instead of every day. It's a choice, not a punishment.
Okay, so habit number 1 is tracking your money. What's number 2?
Successful people pay themselves first. This one's huge.
Pay themselves? What does that mean?
It means when you get paid, the first money you take is not for bills or spending. It's for savings or investments. You put that money aside before you touch anything else.
But what if you need all your money for living expenses?
That's fair. But even successful people started with almost nothing. The idea is to pay yourself, even if it's just $5 or $10. It's about building the habit.
Understanding. So it's not about the amount, it's about the habit itself.
Exactly. You're training your mind to see yourself as someone who saves. And over time, that habit grows.
That's interesting. I like that approach. What's the third habit?
Successful people spend on things that make them money or make them happier. Or both.
Okay, so they just spend on expensive things?
No, not at all. Actually, it's the opposite. They're really intentional. They ask themselves, is this worth it?
What does that look like?
Well, let me give you an example. I had a friend who wanted to learn programming. It would cost $500 for an online course. Most people would think that's too expensive. But my friend asked, could this help me earn more money later?
And the answer was yes?
Yeah, 6 months later, he got a new job that paid 30% more. So the $500 was actually an investment, not just spending.
Oh, I see. So successful people think about spending differently.
They really do. They don't just buy things, they evaluate them. Will this give me value?
And that's something I think a lot of English learners struggle with too. You might not realize that investing in your English education is actually investing in your future.
100%. Your English skills can literally change your career.
Okay, so we've got tracking money, paying yourself first, and being intentional with spending. Are there other habits?
Oh yeah, successful people also avoid using credit cards for impulse purchases.
They don't use credit cards at all?
Some people don't, but that's not the habit. The habit is being careful about credit card debt. They don't spend money they don't have.
But what if there's an emergency?
That's why the fourth habit is having an emergency fund.
What's an emergency fund?
It's money you save separately for unexpected things. Like if your car breaks down or you get sick, you have money set aside for that.
So you don't have to go into debt?
Exactly. Most financial experts say you should save 3 to 6 months of living expenses.
3 to 6 months? That's a lot.
I know it sounds like a lot, but again, it's not something you do overnight. Successful people build this over time, slowly, month by month.
So it's a long-term thing.
Totally. And here's something else. Successful people think long-term. They're not just thinking about this month or this year.
What are they thinking about?
They're thinking about their future, 5 years, 10 years ahead. They're making choices now that will help them later.
Can you give me an example?
Sure, someone might choose to live with a roommate to save money instead of living alone. That might not be fun now, but in 5 years, they might have saved $50,000. That money could be a down payment on a house or start a business.
Oh, wow. So it's a sacrifice now for a bigger goal later.
And that's the thing. Successful people are willing to delay gratification. They can say no to small pleasures now to get bigger wins later.
That's actually a really important life skill, not just for money.
Absolutely. It carries over to everything.
So if someone is starting from zero, no savings, no plan, where would you tell them to start?
I'd say start with tracking. Just for 1 month. Write down everything you spend. Don't change anything yet. Just observe.
Once you see what's happening, then you can make better choices.
Exactly. And then pick one small habit. Maybe it's saving $10 a week or cutting back on something small. Just one thing.
Don't try to do everything at once.
Right, because when you succeed with one habit, it builds confidence. Then you add another habit.
I really like that approach. It makes it feel possible, not overwhelming.
That's the key. These habits feel small at first, but they compound over time. That's how successful people actually build wealth.
So our listeners can start today?
They absolutely can. They don't need to wait until they feel ready or when they have more money. They can start right now.
And think about it. If you can learn English, you can definitely build better money habits. They're actually similar. Both require consistent practice.
I like that comparison.
So here's your challenge. This week, pick one, just one of these habits. Maybe it's tracking your spending for a week. Maybe it's deciding to pay yourself first, even if it's just $5. Or maybe it's thinking about one purchase and asking yourself, is this an investment?
And start small. You don't have to be perfect.
Small progress is still progress.
Tell us in the comments, which habit resonated with you the most? Or is there a money habit you've already started?
We love hearing about your goals and your wins.
If you found this helpful, like the video and subscribe to Native English Skills for more conversations about real life in English.
Keep listening, keep speaking, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Thanks for being here.